Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Saturday Morning Makes. My name is Jill with Greenwood Girl Cards, and I'm so happy that you're here. Saturday Morning Makes is an open art collaboration. I normally do not have a theme each week. It's just a way for you to share whatever art that you're creating. It can be paper crafting, it could be crochet, it could be embroidery, it could be jewelry making, it could be felting, whatever you're doing. We would love to see and share art with you. And all you have to do is mark your video or your post over on Instagram or Facebook with the hashtag satmornmakes, all one word, lowercase, all one word. And we will those of us that are part of this community will come around and look at your projects on Saturday mornings and throughout the weekend and beyond. So we try to comment on everybody's projects and to see everyone's art. It's a lot of fun. It makes the weekends go by quick because you get to enjoy art all weekend long and into the following week. So we're so glad you're here. I want to just thank everybody that uploaded last week. I want to welcome our friends from all over the world, Canada, Australia, France, our new friend Lydia. Hello, Lydia, and anyone else in France that's watching. To all of our friends around the world, we're so glad you're here and joining us. All of our friends in England and Ireland, wherever you are, put a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. We would love to hear. And we're so glad that you're here sharing art with us this morning. I want to thank everybody that uploaded projects last week and the week before. I want to go through and name everybody, but I did that, and I'm starting the video over because it took me over 8 minutes to mention everybody. And that's just too long for this particular day because I have so much to share for this new release with Peachy Keen. So my projects today feature Peachy Keen Stamps, and this is a release video for new products coming from them. And I have these two little stamps here that made me smile today. Make beautiful things every day, and magic happens when you stamp. And these just make me smile. This is a Judith 1993, Stamps by Judith, and this is, of course, Red Lead Paperworks. So I just thought that was a great way to start off the morning. Okay, so I hope that you're really excited to see what Peachy Keen has on their new release. And I'm also going to share the projects that I made with the products that I'm going to share. But let's jump in, first of all, to the actual physical stamp sets that are being released, okay? These first two are PK 2510. And it's Smokin' Cute Winter Faces, and it's a 2-inch stamp set. It has 6 faces, and they just make me smile. This one right here is named for my son. It's named Tim, and each one of these actually has faces, has names attached, and you'll see those on the bigger stamp sets that I'm going to show you, the bigger face sizes. So this is a 2-inch set. This is what they look like, okay? And I just love all the little expressions that Kathy is able to come up with. So very sweet. And PK 2510, along with this PK 2511, which is the Happy Winter Faces, and this is a 2-inch set. Both of these sets right here that have 6 stamps in them at the 2-inch size, they are a price point of $20, and they're currently sale price for the next 2 weeks at $18 a piece. So these two sets are on sale for the next 2 weeks for $18 a piece. Okay, so 2510 and 2511. All right, so those are the first two. Then these next ones, which are 2512 through 2517, are 3-inch sets of 2 stamps each. And these are priced at $14 on sale for $12.50 for the next 2 weeks. So they're normally $14, but they'll be on sale for $12.50. So this first one is Winter Faces, and this one is Lori, and this one is Jason. And I love how Jason has his eyes squinched and he's got his little pipe in his mouth. And Lori is getting ready to lick some frosting or something. So really sweet. Then we have 2513, which is a 3-inch set, Chuck and Sherry. So here's Chuck with his pipe gripped in his teeth, and here's Sherry. Then we have 2514, and this is a 3-inch set with Deb and Darlene. So 2 more adorable faces, and this is what they look like. And then we have Tim and Jill, and yes, this one is named for Tim and I, and this is a 3-inch set. So we have this face right here, And then Tim with his little pipe in his nose. And I just love his little eyes are going, whoa, what happened? Isn't that cute? And this is the face that I used to make my project today. So I'll be showing you that in a minute. Here's what they look like. Okay, and then 2516 is another 3-inch set. This one is Diane and John. So Diane and John. And I love... I just love the expressions that Kathy comes up with. She's just such a fun artist. And then we have Addie and Peggy in this set, and this is PK 2517. So each one of these 3-inch sets that have 2 faces, 2 of the larger size faces are just $12.50. Okay, and that's for the next 2 weeks. They're normally $14. So during the release time of the next 2 weeks, you get them for $12.50. Okay, and then from sets 2518 through 2521 are sets of 3 stamps, and they're each 2.5 inches. And this one is Tim, John, and Sherry. And so these faces now are in a 3-inch or a 2.5-inch size. Okay, so you can see the difference in the size here. Okay, and so this is that set of 3, and this one is 2518. Okay, and again, it's Tim, John, and Sherry. Then we have 2519, and this one's Jason, Lori, and Chuck. Okay, and there's the back. I just think these are so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, then we have Addie, Darlene, and Deb, and this is PK 2520. And I just love how cute these little faces are. I love how she does the charcoal for the mouths. And this one, the eyes are just so beautiful, aren't they? So this one is 2520, Addie, Darlene, and Deb. Okay. And then last but not least, we have this one more 2.5-inch set. And this one is PK 2521. This one is Peggy, Jill, and Diane. And it is, again, a 2.5-inch face set. And just adorable faces. So there we go. And you can see that this is the one that I actually used. I'm sorry. This is the face that I used, but this is the size, 2.5-inch. Okay, and you can see because I haven't even cleaned it yet. So that's the one that I used on my project. So these sets that are 2.5-inch sets where you get 3 stamps in the set, these ones are $17 normally, but they're sale priced for $15 for 2 weeks. So you get 3 of these larger sized 2.5, what are these? Yeah, 2.5-inch faces, okay? And on average, if you're playing with a 2.5-inch stamp, normally you're gonna go up 1 inch on your size at least. So you'd want a 3.5-inch circle or maybe 3 1/4. But you can also take the stamp without inking it and you can set it on your circle to see if you like how it looks. And that's a great way to tell whether you've got the right size circle for the face that you're going to use. You do want it to be slightly bigger because otherwise the face will look too big for the circle that you're putting it on. So I just wanted to mention that. And again, the sale goes for 2 weeks. So those are all of the snowman and ginger and really whatever you decide to make with them faces, okay, in the different sizes. And then the sale prices amounts. And all of these will be up on the website at 8 a.m. today. And this video is going live a little bit early, but they will all be up there today at 8 a.m. Okay, all of those physical stamp sets. All right, so I still have a little bit more to share, but I'm going to show you really quick some of the products I use for what I'm going to show you today for what I made. I did use this twine, and I think this is Fun Stamper's Journey twine I got from Spellbinders on clearance. I did, when I colored one of the gingers that I'm going to show you, and I used this Spectrum Noir Tri-Blend, which has gold brown shades, GB6, GB7, and GB10. And then I used these Copics right here. And I also used some white gel pen as well as this Craft Decor chalk brush marker. Okay, so those are the markers I used for the gingerbread that I'm going to show you. I use these Cat Scrappiness Infinity Ovals. I use this Jeannie Marie Designs oval die set. I use these Spellbinders heart dies in both the scallop and the regular, and I use the largest size of each of these. And then I also used from Frantic Stamper this Arches Frames die for one of the cards, okay? And so those are the products that I used. And let me go ahead and show you the first project. This is using that adorable snowman face, and this idea actually came from a stamp that I own that is a little heart, and I meant to get the stamp out, but I don't have it handy right at the moment, so I'm not going to worry about that because I don't want the video to be too long while I look for it. This this is a little Spellbinder's heart die with a scallop die behind it. The beautiful pink paper here that I used is from Caroline's shop. Hi Caroline, from Tea Time and Dolls, and this is what it looks like, and that is from oh, what is the name of the collection? I will link the collection down below, okay? I may not have all the links up until Saturday afternoon though, you guys. I may not be able to get it all set until then, okay? So I'm just letting you know some of the links may not be in the drop-down menu until later Saturday afternoon. But this is just a sweet little snowman face stamped onto this heart die cut, and then I just folded polka dot pink paper back and forth, and I made legs and arms, and I just think this turned out so cute, and I thought these would be cute for Valentine's Day. And you could use any face, it doesn't have to be a snowman, but I wanted to use a snowman face because Kathy named it after me, and I think it's so cute. And I love snowmen. So I just added a little fabric bow up here, and just after I glued the legs and arms on, then I cut a second die cut to put over the back so that you can't see where they're glued in place, okay? But I just think this turned out so cute, and I think I'm going to put a button and a hanger on here so I can hang this off of a gift bag for Valentine's Day, and maybe give that to my son with some goodies in the bag. So just an idea for a craft that you could do for Valentine's Day. So that's my first project. And then let's see, I do have some more things I need to show you. Let's see, let's do this one next. So the other thing that Kathy is doing is she is releasing these two digitals, okay? And this is Peppermint Polly, the gingerbread, and Valentine Val, okay? And these are digital stamps. You can purchase them, you know, in a colorized version or in a black and white version so that you can color them yourself. This is what the colored version looks like, printed out from my computer. And so I went ahead and used these to create two projects to show you today because I just think they're both so cute. So this again is Valentine Val, and this one is Peppermint Polly, and she has little peppermints and right up here on her hair too. So just really sweet, and of course Valentine Val has Valentine hearts on her. So those are the two digitals, and here is one of the projects that I made, and I did use these LOTV Digi shop digital stamps, and these also come in photopolymer. And do I have the photopolymer ones handy to show you? Do I have them? Let's see. Yeah, here. So this is what the two stamps from LOTV look like. This is the polymer set. This is what they look like in polymer. And I don't know how easy this is to see on camera. Maybe, let me try this. Yeah. So these are the same stamps in photopolymer. So you can stamp them in any color if you get the photopolymer. If you get the digital and you know how to work with digitals, you can recolorize these. But I just printed them in black and onto my white cardstock. And then the one I used is the 5-cent gingerbread one. So I did use these on my project. And they have some new sets in their store, which I showed on another video last week, but this is another one of the sets that they have in their store right now. So I did use those little tags on my projects because I just think it's the perfect thing with the gingerbread. So here you can see Peppermint Polly, and I did use a tiny ginger from an LOTV Digi shop icon tag. And I cut the little ginger out and put it onto her oven mitt. So she just pulled this out of the oven, and it says 5-cent gingerbread cookies. So I just think this is the sweetest little image, and I did not add additional color to this. I was going to shade it, but I decided to just leave it so you guys can see exactly what it looks like if you just print it and you want to go ahead and just use it as is, and you really don't need to do anything to it. It's absolutely adorable. Kathy just does such a good job with these, and I just think it's turned out so cute. And she even has little highlights on the peppermints. You can see where she added little white highlights, so it's just adorable. So then I did another one using the Valentine Val, and this one I used an Irala shop printable sentiment that says hugs and kisses, and I cut it apart and just added it to the card here. This is the Gina Marie Designs scalloped die that I used. I hand cut the spatula because I didn't have a die handy, and I wanted her to have a little spatula in her hand. And then I added a little piece of fabric here that I backed with cardstock just to give it a little bit of strength. And then this is another digital paper from Irala shop, and this is a digital gingham paper that I purchased on Etsy. So this card is basically, other than this die cut, it's mostly digital products. So those are the two cards. I just think these turned out so adorable. I love how Kathy designed these. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Kathy and Dave, for all that you do. We're so happy that Peachy Keen Stamps is back. And I just had so much fun combining products to create these two adorable cards using these digitals. So those are my second and third project, along with this little Valentine snowman over here. And let me see. This was just a printable I did. We were having a delay with the stamps getting to my house, and so I had actually printed out all the cover sheets for the stamp set. So I have these here, but I don't really need to show it to you because I showed you the physical stamp. So I'm going to let that go for a minute. And then I wanted to mention one other thing. She also has some other digitals that are coming out, and I am missing, here we go. Let me grab this other sheet here. And one of them is this adorable ginger, and this one I printed in black and white, but she also has a colored version. I didn't print out the colored version because I wanted to color this just for fun. But look at how cute this is. I love the little dots that she has along here. And this is a really great guide for adding your shading in a slightly darker brown color. And then she has the adorable frosting already there and these little Valentine hearts, or just heart buttons. You could use this any time of the year, and this is one of my favorite faces. So I took that and I created this card, and I colored it. The markers that I showed you earlier were the markers that I used to create this ginger right here. So I think this turned out so cute. I used that little icon tag from LOTV Digi shop again, just to add a little tag here. This Hugs and Kisses is from Irala shop's printable of, she has a sentiment thing that you can print out that has tons of sentiments on it, and that's where I got this from. And then I just colored in the ginger. I did add a slightly darker tone around the outside if you can kind of see the shading. I used that white chalk marker to do the frosting. And I added the white gel pen to the cheeks and some little highlights to the hearts right here. So I just think this turned out so cute. This paper in the background here with the cookies on it is a digital paper from Etsy that I purchased recently. I will eventually link that down below in this video also. But again, you guys, the links will not all be there probably until tomorrow afternoon, because I'm really tired. I'm filming this at night. It's almost 11 p.m. and even my voice is going, I got a shot today and I'm just not feeling that great. So I will finish my video tomorrow afternoon with all of the information in the drop down. So be patient, but I will put it there eventually, okay? So that is the front of this card, and then I just put one of those arches frames layers on the inside, and I'm going to add a little ginger or something in here. And where I'm going to get the little ginger from is what I wanted to show you. These are not going to be on the site tomorrow, but they will be on there soon, probably no later than Monday or Tuesday at the very latest. So remember, this is part of this, is not going to be on the site. This particular ginger is not going to be on the site probably until later this weekend or Monday or Tuesday. So don't ask about it yet because it's not quite there yet. She's still working on these, but this is going to be a set of both black and white and colorized digital stamps that you can purchase. And I just printed out a small version so that you can see the images that are coming, okay? Because I just wanted you to see them. I'm so excited about them. And I just love this. Look at the little face on here, on this little hot cocoa. It's so cute. And then you should see the colorized version. But I may do a release with these, another release video, and make some projects with these to share with you. So if I do that, when I do that, I will show you the colorized version along with the black and whites. So for today, I'm just showing you these so that you can know that they're coming, because I just think they're so adorable. Oh my goodness. There's two more back here. There's the little snowflake cocoa, and then this one, which has all the pieces separated so that you can do what you want to do with them if you need extras of anything. So this is coming, and it will be both a digital black and white set, or you can purchase the colorized set. So I'm very excited about these, and I did print out this particular ginger. I blew it up to this size to fit the card front, and I colored it. So those are all of my projects. These are all of the things that, oops, those are just my leftover papers there. This is everything that I wanted to show you for this episode of Saturday Morning Makes, featuring, of course, these beautiful Peachy Keen products. And just a reminder that this one won't be available quite yet. You won't see it in the store, but these will be there, and so will all of the beautiful snowman faces. And this is just an idea for a little Valentine project that you could do. And I just want to thank you guys all for tuning in this morning to Saturday Morning Makes. I want to thank you all for sharing your hearts with me and all of your art. I want to say happy birthday to everybody who has a birthday in January. I know that Dee just celebrated her birthday. Elise has a birthday. I think Sybil. Who else has a January birthday? I know I'm forgetting people. But I just wanted to say happy birthday to all of you January babies, wherever you may be. And to anybody whose birthday we missed in December, happy birthday. I'm just so happy that you could all join me this morning, and I will be out and about commenting on projects as I'm feeling up to it over the weekend, okay? So hello to everybody over on Instagram and everybody out here in YouTube land and all around the world. Okay, everybody have a wonderful weekend, and thank you so much for joining me for this beautiful Peachy Keen Stamps release. And a big thank you to Kathy and Dave for reopening Peachy Keen Stamps. We sure missed you guys while you were gone, and we're so happy that you're here. And don't forget that Emma has a release that is going to include a special die set in honor of our dear friend Ginger, who passed away from COVID. And we send our love out to Ginger's family and Sherry's family and anyone else that maybe is really struggling with loss right now from COVID or anything else. So our love goes out to all of you, and try to choose joy, and remember that their spirits and their love remain in your heart and with you always. All right. Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend.